you have this big audience. How are you measuring the ROI of this reach? Like, so I just want to bring up an interesting part of it, right? Like, because of your audience, you are now like an equity owner in my business, right? Like,
Yeah.
how could you possibly quantify that? You know what I mean? Like, some weird guy who's got this crazy company that like he's going to reach out to you and be like, I'm dying for you to share your secrets with me. Take equity in my company to like show me some stuff, right? Like, how do you measure, can you talk about like benefits, qualitative and quantitative of this, and then if you measure it and how you do?
Yeah. So I guess kind of like how I measure is kind of equivalent to like how do I monetize it in a sense, right? And I've got a couple of things. I've got, an agency. We've got 120, 130 employees, 150 brands, all e-commerce brands doing 7 to 9 figures. So when people see my content on social media and they think about email and they have the need for a service, they think about me, right? So the agency has grown greatly, because of the social stuff. I think I'm probably contributing mid 7 figures to the agency this year alone. The work that I'm doing on social probably will drive between $4 to $6 million for the agency this year, if not more.
Yeah.
I also have courses. So I started my first course almost exactly 2 years ago, and I've had, in the ballpark of like 3,000 to 4,000 people purchase my courses with like pretty much zero ad spend. And they've done probably about, 1.7 to about $2 million in revenue, almost all profit in the past, 18 to 24 months with my audience is decent, but it's still going to get a lot bigger. Yeah. So that has directly gone to my pocket and been great.
You can't complain about that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, there's not a lot of cogs to info products, are there?
Not at all. And then the other things that are like kind of intangible to like what you mentioned is like, I got in very, very early with Triple Whale, and there in the next probably 12 to 18 months will become a unicorn. Yeah. You guys were crushing it, but I feel like I've gotten kind of semi-early with you guys because your roadmap is so vast, and where you guys are now at 8 figures is going to be small when you're at 9 figures in revenue, right? And
100%
10
figures, in 24 months.
Exactly. So I've been really lucky to get equity and kind of ownership in you guys, Triple Whale, and a couple other really cool companies. Which again, I still don't know how this has happened, but thankfully it has. So that's like the actual quantifiable one. The intangibles for me is the messages that I get every single day from people that like, hey, your free content, your paid content, whatever it might be, has changed my life. It's changed my business. It's allowed me to quit my job. It's allowed me to provide for my business. So for me, myself, it's put 7, 8 figures in value into my pocket in the short term, midterm, long term. And it's also put just as much, if not more money, probably even 8 or 9 figures at this point, into other people's pockets that have consumed my free content or paid content. And that's really the piece. It's like this flywheel. That's what motivates me. And I know I'm going to benefit from it as well, but I want to serve other people at this point. I want to give back. I want to teach. I want to empower.